Check, check, mic check, test, 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 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hello, welcome back. How are you? So. It's finally Friday. Already Friday. The day is near. The day is near. So we have about 4 days left. 4 days left to actually 5 days if you are strict about it. So 22nd. Is it? What time zone? Is that? Should probably put that in for here. Release date 22nd October 5. Like that, so people see it. Alright, so what we're talking about? We're talking about this. We are talking about this. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful picture. So, I'm gonna adjust this a little bit here. Bigger. Right, perfect. Okay. How's the colors? Looks a little bit washed out, isn't it? That's a bit too bright. What if we close that? Do it like this, and it's still too bright. Okay, let me give it a little bit more nits, like this. I think this is fine. Alright, today nothing too exciting, actually very exciting for me, but as of for gameplay wise, there's not much gameplay. We are looking at a lot of content and a lot of other guides and see what we can learn about the game. I've been eyeing on it since it's released, so the day is near, as you can see down there. It's releasing on the 22nd October. I don't know what time zone, probably Asia time zone, I'm not sure, but it's coming very, very soon, and with very soon I mean next week, so that definitely is going to be one of my focus. We already have a couple of promotional videos here that I have not taken a look. They have gradually also, I think, released more character trailers for the characters themselves. We can also take a look at them. Is there anything else I need to know? I don't think so. So I know almost nothing about the game except how it looks and how it plays. But even then, I don't know much more or in more detail about that. So we're going to dive deep into Chaos Zero Nightmare today. So we have taken a look at the website already in one of my videos, and I am not going to do that here again. Instead, I do want to check the first showcase. I think this thing here is an hour long. We are taking an hour long to look at that. That's crazy, dude. Hey, Lucio, how are you? Is this one that's the darkest dungeon like, or is it the gachaless one? It is the darkest dungeon. It definitely probably has gacha. The gachaless is the Ananta that you're talking about, where it's just costumes. But that is not releasing this year. That is a big project. We are not looking at that. Definitely something I think everyone who is into anime gacha or anime games in general, I think they will play Ananta for sure. I wouldn't, unless, okay, I get it if you're one of the person that actually don't have the PC or the requirements to do so, because Ananta, it looks very intensive in computing power. However, this game is probably not, so enjoy. I hope it's not intensive. I don't think it's intensive. What can be intensive about this game? It's still 2D. It's like 2.5D. I love the art style so much. Anyways, enough yapping. We have a lot to go through. So we are dividing this, I guess I would say, research into like 3 parts. So today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, so until Sunday. We will have a couple more UMA videos, probably Monday, Tuesday, and then dive deep into the game on release day. Maybe I think maybe we were going to do one more CZN stream just before the release. I don't know, or maybe into the release. I think that's what we're going to do. I think maybe we will have like Tuesday break, so Monday the stream, and then we have a Tuesday break. Actually, no, Monday break, and then Tuesday release stream into the 22nd October. I'm actually not sure what time they're going to release this, but that's going to be a hefty stream. Let's see how long I'm going to stream. So yeah, anyways. A lot to cover. So today, taking a look at the promotional videos, taking a look at all the trailers, everything. And then, I think tomorrow, or maybe today, I don't know, we're taking a closer look at the actual gameplay, the mechanics, everything. I want to learn everything about the game, so I got you covered, in just in case. I think it's one of the very unique games too. It's not I wouldn't describe it as the traditional gacha, like the gacha slot that we usually see sometimes, where I don't know, most of the gacha games, especially the anime gacha games, they are very your typical like gather waifu kind of thing, right? It's not maybe this game too, but it has at least something else going that makes you want to enjoy just more than what it is, you know, just more than collecting boobas and you know what. So we have this in this game too, in case you are still interested. But I'm really interested into how the story is going to go. It looks like they do take a closer or a deeper focus into this story, similar to what I think Reverse 1999 did. I think that game is fantastic if it weren't for the boring ass gameplay. So I hope this is like that, but better, because the gameplay already looks better, because we have a Slay the Spire roguelike adventure, Darkest Dungeon adventure, where it's turn-based, and I love turn-based games. That's why we also play UMA here on this channel, as well as Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading cards offline. Never did a video on this before, but I have been playing competitively for a long time, so... what else? Honkai Star Rail, my all-time favorite, still my baby, my child, so... yeah, I don't miss a single day, but I also never featured it in this channel, because I feel like this is one of the genres that's so big where it's kind of hard to get into, you know what I mean? It's like, as a new creator, like 2 years down the line, it's like getting into one of those major or big titles is a little bit difficult, so I might as well try it with this. And it's not that I just want to focus on this, but this is definitely one of my focus points. Yeah, next to UMA. It's like two totally different things here. Yes. Hey, Oguri Camp. Wait, I like your name. Hey, actual Oguri here. Hey, how are you? So, You started playing Shadowverse because Saiga is making Uma Musume. Yeah, exactly. So I played Shadowverse before, and actually before I played Uma Musume. I really like Sai games before they actually put out Uma Musume. So they have a very, very polished way of, I guess, doing things, of producing games. So I like Shadowverse. Not sure about the new Shadowverse that we have now. I think, what was it called? Shadowverse Worlds Beyond? I don't know. I didn't play that. I played where they had the original Shadowverse story. Yeah, but that was a long time ago. I see. Wait, what? Oguri Cap got added to Shadowverse too? Are you serious? I know they have also, because it's like a cross-dimensional thing in Shadowverse, where sometimes they do feature certain characters in there, or like vice versa. I don't know in what games they did it, but I know there was a crossover between what was her girl? What was the game? What was the name? Arisa? I don't remember, but I think they sometimes do those, and I think it's so cool. Yes, right. Yeah, Worlds Beyond, that's the one. So that's a new card. It's crazy to have Uma Musume in Shadowverse. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. the kind of theme you think it doesn't match, but it's Cygames. They can do whatever they want. So same with what we do with this game today here. So it's totally different. It's definitely a 180 shift to what we've been doing before. The cheerful, colorful Uma Musume. Now we are here on the. That's why I have my dark shirt. No, I actually didn't thought about like my dark shirt here, but a very dark themed game. So it's, yeah. I mean, variety streamer. I gotta cover everything. So yeah, let's take a look at this. This is a kind of long one, plus my yapping in between. I think we'll be probably sitting here in about, I would say, maybe 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, but let's see. Maybe we'll also take a look at a couple of other gameplay trailers, and then tomorrow, again, deep dive into the mechanics and whatever we can get our hands on. So, yeah. And let me think about it. I think I really want to... I want to try this out. I'm not sure how other people would like it, because I really, really want to push the game as much as I can. So I cannot promise this, but I'm trying to make as much content as possible. I know it's not a lot on my channel right now with Uma, but I guess for Uma, for me, it was one of the games that I really liked, and I wanted to share it with you. And it's one of the games where, okay, you learn it once, you know it. Like, it's not that difficult. You know what I mean? It's like, I put out everything that you need to know already on the channel. Everything else for the, you kind of get it covered by Red New, by Victoria Frontier, right? All of them. So I guess that was cool. Sometimes I do think that there might be certain things that I want to cover because other people don't cover it, then I do the videos about it. But it's one of those games where just doesn't need much more explanation. There's also Pokemon. You don't know, but I am I wouldn't say a diehard Pokemon fan, but I have played every single Pokemon main game from the main line, and I know everything about it. I know everything about it, literally. So, almost, literally. And why don't we cover this here? It's for the same reason. It's Pokemon. Like, what? I mean, it's Pokemon. It's 2025, you know. So I don't have to explain it. Like, there's thousands of different guide videos. It's like there's so much going on. I don't want to cover this, but I want to cover this one because I feel that there is a very niche community that's really into this. And me too, but you know, we gotta make the community strong. I really want this game to succeed, so I hope I can do the game justice. That's what I want to say. Yeah. Just like last week, there was a lobby tournament where they had Umapoi playing on a big screen for everyone to see, making content for season story. It could be interesting. There's not enough videos for Umamosemi. Yeah. All right. let's take a look. I have not seen any of them. I think they are also released and ordered by release date. I'm not actually sure if the official trailer, the lore PV, came before the gameplay PV, before the gameplay PV part 2. But I think this is like what we're want to take a look at, the first showcase. Pokemon I only know about Palworld. Okay, yeah. I mean, do people still play Palworld? I think they do. They try to make Pokemon play better. Because people think Pokemon has become a little bit too childish. It's like not... It never was a hard game anyways, but it has not become... it's not as what Pokemon has been before. It definitely has a bigger player base now for some reason, because of media and Pokemon cards and collectors and stuff. But definitely, I think Pokemon was at its peak when we had like still the DS games. You know what I mean? Like Gen 5, Gen 4. I think that was around the time. The moment they switched over to the Switch, pun not intended, I think things just fell down, right? So I think, but like the handheld console Pokemon, all the games from Game Boy to Color to Advance or SP or into the DS games, 3DS, that was peak time. I think it was also the most successful handheld console of all time, if I'm not mistaken. So the DS was phenomenal. Switch is still great, but if you have noticed, it just doesn't run smooth anymore. They put in so much stuff there. It's just I don't feel I mean, the game looks okay, but it's definitely not compared. You cannot definitely not compare that game to like other AAA games nowadays. Yeah. Nintendo wishes Palworld didn't exist. That's true. Hot tag. Shield's my favorite Pokemon. Pokemon game. I actually also have Pokemon. No, I don't have Shield. I have Pokemon's Sword. Yeah. But they did gradually make it much more easier for new people and even for competitive players to get into the new Pokemon games. Back then, it really was you having to count in every individual Pokemon that you defeat and count the EVs. Now everything is just you pump their vitamins, it's done. It's definitely not hard anymore. So yeah. Oh, hey, XP is also here. Hello, how are you doing? Okay, so in case you do want to look for Pokemon content, you can follow XP. He's a close friend of mine. So I think he's streaming or was streaming Pokemon before. So he's covering that other side of me. Here we are doing Darkest Dungeon roguelike. Still turn-based. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, by the way, the audio is... gotta check. Not too loud. I think audio is fine. Like this. I actually don't know about like copywriting and stuff like that, where so certain things I hope I can show. I think I can show everything here. But there were some scenarios in where I wasn't able to stream other people's content. But if I stop from time to time, I think that was fine. All right, are you ready? So this is actually 25 minutes. I thought it was an hour. It isn't an hour-long video, but it's like 30 minutes countdown. So never mind. It's 25 minutes. It's a good episode. So we definitely can get more in today. I thought it was longer. Anyway. All right. KO Zero Nightmare showcase the Protogenesis. We have an animated short here. Beautiful art, by the way. And I love that they actually make the effort to animate stuff too. It also reminds me a little bit of Nikke, Goddess of Victory. They also have like a very similar post-apocalyptic scene. Now it is a waifu collector, as you can see, but with more than just. This is more than just a waifu collector, okay? At least we hope so. That was very Nikke-like. Hey, Commander. Wait. Isn't that HI3 intro? It's like when you load into Honkai Impact 3. It's exactly like that. What's the studio's name? Gotham for animation? Good question. I actually don't know. We might see that eventually. Do we see that? I don't know. We might see that later. I can check that later.
私は副艦長レノアよ。これからナイトメア号で艦長の旅を補佐するわ。作戦を始める前に説明したいことがあるの。私たちの故郷を滅ぼしたカオス自体とカオスとは何か。そしてカオスゼロプロジェクトとは気になることが多いでしょうから。宇宙を一瞬で飲み込んだ災害、カオス。始まりも終わりもわからない。
Because apparently the world doesn't exist anymore.
未知の恐怖の中で宇宙のほとんど。
Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god. Like, it's definitely not beautiful in the story, but I think it looks beautiful because the kind of like how would you be like to be able to imagine something like this? You know what I mean? Like, artists are very creative here. They can go all out. So no rules, nothing. Like, look at this gigantic beast. It's crazy. Yeah. Zay is good and fun. However, it would be so much better since they have infinite money. However, it could be so much better since they have... Wait, what? Wait, what? They have infinite money in CNA? Why? Alright. I guess we live in an abundance world nowadays, huh?
生命が生きられない不毛の地に変わってしまった。正体不明の黒い霧。カオス。
Cows.
この恐ろしい災害についてはもっと詳しい説明が必要ね。
Yeah, give me more details. Give me everything. I want to know everything.
新規艦長案内用プロトコルザ・ファーストを実施するわ。
Are you all get to be captains of the ship? Similar to Art Knights, also a game that we might cover in the future. And Field, I mean. Oh, wait. Did you saw that? I saw that. Did you saw that? Boot success, granting access to the system, provided by Smilegate and Super Creative. So, is this studio Super Creative? Is that the animator's name? A Game Freak has infinite money, I think. Ah, okay, get it. No, I mean Nintendo. For one of the biggest franchises, they spend very, very little on Pokemon. That is very true. With the money that they actually have, they can make the most insane AAA game ever. But they are just greedy, I guess. Or I think, let me put it that way. The Pokemon game, it does not need to change the target audience, not the genre. It can still be a kid's game, right? But that doesn't mean you can just put not much effort into the game. But from usually what I know from the mainline games, they are usually more or even better than expected than we think. With side games like Legends Arceus, still very, very nice. I love that. But and ZNA, I think they have like different developer teams for those side games. I think it was the same for Pokemon Eevee and Pikachu Go, where they have different developer teams. It's like not the main game, and people thinking like the new games will be like similar to that. It's not like that. They are usually very innovative in the new mainline games, and I just hope that is the case this time. Maruzinski, is that your second account, Oguri? That's so funny, dude. All right, we actually have you here. Okay, enough Pokemon. This is about this game. This is horror. This is dark. This is not Pokemon. This is different. Earth is no more. A cosmic disaster dubbed the chaos rendered all planets inhospitable to organic life. Those who survived had no choice but to leave their home planets behind in an era of spaceborne where Arx was born. Can be the future. Genesis. First showcase. That is Earth.
Security level 1. ようこそファースト
Yeah.
定期報告を始めます。私たち
Why is the moon so close to the Earth?
は故郷を失いました。カオスによって地球が壊滅したためです。36時間謎の黒い霧に包まれた人類はわずか3
Okay, so 1.5 days, or more than 1.5 days, was all it took for the unidentified black
36
shroud
時間で
uh,
全ての抵抗を
bypass all of humanity's
地球を
defenses.
捨て去りました。
Yo, if something like this would happen now, I think we would be all effed because they had spaceships at the time. They can just fly out of the atmosphere. We cannot. We will be so effed. So that's not us.
第15次救出
The use of orange and blue is very cool. I think so too.
しかし
The neon colors and plus the darks and everything.
カオスゼロプロジェクト
Also, blue and orange are very contrast colors, right?
さらなる進歩を遂げることができました。
Oh my god, that's why I love this game. It's not cutesy. It's the entire. It's the other way around. We need more psychological horror. I think that's so cool.
これから私たちが向かうのはカオスという未知の物質によって
I also don't know what late game. We will see.
地球を含め数多くの惑星がカオスに侵食されて生き残った人類は無限の箱舟生活を続けているの。カオスはその名の通り混沌そのものよ。星で育つ一種のがん細胞だと思ってくれればいいわ。カオスが広がった惑星は黒い霧で覆われ環境と
Yo, wait. Look at this. Give me back.
星で育つ一種のがん細胞だと思ってくれればいいわ。カオスが広がった惑星は黒い霧で覆われ
Oh my god. Do you see like tall like imagine this is New York, dude. And on the horizon on a very cloudy and on a very misty day, right? Very dark. Suddenly lightning flashes and the silhouette of an ginormous creature appears in front of you. No one knows what it is. Except that you know you are all effed. Because it's a living thing approaching the city. And no one knows what the F is going on. And you get invaded by this suddenly. Like this big ass tornado with the giant whatever like flaming core appears out of nowhere. Blasting and ruining and laying waste to everything here. Oh my god.
環境と生態系が急激に変わってしまうの。特に知性を持った生命体に大きく
Still surprised some buildings are still there.
さらされた生命体は徐々に精神が崩壊し、最終的にはおぞましいモンスターに変わってしまう。その結果、数多くの惑星が捨てられ、私たち人類は故郷を失ったまま宇宙を漂う生活を続けているわ。そうやって私たちが生きている。 箱舟文明が始まったのよ。今は災害が
Ark
始まってから
civilization.
100年が過ぎたわ。
Okay, so 10 years ago.
長い間人類は故郷を取り戻す方法を探し続け、汚染された惑星に直接侵入できる技術を確保
Alright,
した。
so we learned to fight back.
今
Okay.
私たちがやるべきことは明確よ。汚染された惑星に侵入し、災害の源であるカオスを見つけ、
Target
完全に排除すること。
Very simple. Very simple goal is reclaim the planet. Fight back, reclaim the planet. That's very simple goal. Chaos happened. We got pushed out of our planet. Now we are taking it back.
この任務をカオスゼロプロジェクトと呼んでいるわ。そしてまさにこのプロジェクトを実現するファーストが
The Protoss will bring this back to life.
艦長よ。
It's you. It's us. We are the MC. Of course we are. What is a Protoss? It's like administrator, right?
わかったわ。じゃあ次はファーストについて説明するわね。さっきも言ったように宇宙全域に
Yeah, this game is exactly made by the same company of Epic 7. That's why I'm also so excited because cut-in animations are looking very clean.
広がったカオス自体を防ぐためにいくつかの文明が力を集めたの。その結果、人類が発見した最後の希望がカオスゼロプロジェクトよ。私たちはカオス内部に直接侵入し、中心であるコアを排除する。でも深部には多くの危険要素があるの。
Oh my god. Right.
カオスエネルギーで汚染されたエリアでは方向感覚を失いやすく、長い間さらされると精神崩壊を起こして意識混濁などの
Oh
症状を
my, give me more of that. I might. Okay, okay. Maybe this is a game for psychopaths. Maybe I'm a psychopath because I like this. Maybe it's the creator inside of me that wants to see new things, and this is new and fresh. It's very refreshing in a way that it's very unusual.
こういうカオスの中で任務を遂行するためにはファーストという存在が必要不可欠なの。ファーストは
We understand. I know what you mean.
兵器で特殊結成アダムを注入され、カオスエネルギーに耐性を持っているわ。そのおかげでカオス内部で方向感覚を喪失したり、崩壊忘却を起こしたりせず、要員たちを先導しながらカオスのコアを探してカオスの開花を防ぐ作戦を行えるの。だからこそ任務で最も重要な存在がファースト、つまり艦長だわ。艦長は単なる作戦指揮官じゃなくて、私たちが生き残るための唯一の鍵と言えるわね。
We are the only hope. Of course we are.
これから任務に必要な内容について
Whatever
少し詳しく教えるわ。
skill or expertise we have, apparently they chose us to make it happen. I have no idea why they chose us, but we are special. Of course we are. Oh my god, look at this. All those waifu to collect. Plus fun gameplay, okay?
艦長、分かってると思うけど、このプロジェクトは簡単じゃないわ。私たちが相手にするのは単なる敵じゃなくカオスで、カオスに対抗するには一度の勝利だけでは足りないの。常に選択し、
Sheesh.
判断してその結果に対処する必要があるわ。次はこの先の戦闘に関する教育プロトコルの映像を
Let's play the
再生
training
するわね。
protocol video. That will prepare you for the battles. Follow closely. Hey you.
Hello everyone. I'm Kim Hyung-suk, the executive director of
Okay, not gonna lie. I thought that he would talk in Korean and we get the translated version of it. He can actually speak English. Nice. By the way, the creature in the background looks sick.
Chaos Zero Night.
Wait, did you watch Character? I did not. So this is the first. Everyone who might be coming in late, I have actually no idea how many viewers there are. This is the first thing that I am actually going to look at this. Have a look at this. This is just the showcase. So nothing else I have taken a look at. I will look at that later.
Mayor. Let me introduce CZN's combat system to all of you. Protos.
Oh, so it's translated.
CDN
Okay.
features two main gameplay modes. First, we have story mode.
Story mode.
Just like in traditional RPGs, this mode lets you engage in battles one by one. But what sets CZN apart is its unique card-based strategy system, offering a much deeper and more tactical combat experience. The core gameplay revolves around using your character's
looks
skills,
clean.
which appear each turn in the form of cards. You can freely play these cards each turn, allowing for flexible and strategic combat. Effectively using your cards is the key to
Tell me
mastering
there's
the
PvP in the game. I don't
For
think there
example,
is.
if you play a card that gives you an extra attack, you can follow it up with your most powerful card to land a massive blow. As the Protos, you'll be able to lead your team using whatever strategies you think are most effective in the heat of battle. You'll need to combine your characters.
Okay. Imagine Shadowverse combined, like it's like what they it's like that, right? But not Shadowverse. It's Slay the Spire. It's a different game, but it's a card game, and I don't know why I referenced Shadowverse. Could it be any other card game? But card game, right? It looks cool.
Unique and powerful skills to overcome a wide variety of challenges.
The lip sync was good too. It stopped. Yeah, exactly, Mario.
The second mode is Chaos Missions. The combat system in Chaos Missions is built around dungeon exploration, offering near infinite possibilities. Each run can be as short as 5 minutes or stretch well beyond 15 minutes. You'll be diving into the mysterious depths of the chaos, taking on high-risk missions.
That is the epic savage treatment that you see
When
there.
you begin a chaos mission, you'll start your run with your character's basic
Sheesh.
strategy. But as you battle your way through, your characters rapidly unlock their potential and grow stronger. You'll discover new skills at random or gain additional effects on existing ones.
Okay.
As you continue this process, you'll eventually unlock powerful upgrades known as fates, which help your build.
Right. So this is very similar to HSR and Simulated Universe, and like, but it's like.
All of this happens during combat, so you'll experience the effects right away. It's not just about getting stronger. If you combine new abilities with your existing cards strategically, you can unlock even more powerful and synergistic plays. At the end of each Chaos mission, regardless of success or failure, you'll carry over part of your growth from the expedition as save data.
Yeah.
And with this save data, players can carry over their progress and use it directly in story mode and various instant battles.
Okay, I can't imagine this game getting so extremely hard and difficult. I wish they would make it so extremely hard and difficult because of this fact that you can actually carry over like whatever you did into like the next round. And I mean, I hope they make this game more difficult because it also allows them to go more into depth into certain strategies and combos and whatever. Because this has a lot of potential in gameplay. I hope they don't make it too easy.
In other words, the two gameplay modes complement each other. Playing Chaos Missions is a highly effective way to farm resources and prepare for fast-paced instant battles.
Continuing on, there's another key element that sets CZN apart.
This was not dubbed. Was it like the lip sync was too much in sync?
Hello, I'm Choi Sung-hyun, and I'm here to go through the mental breakdown system with you.
Okay,
The
I
deeper
know it's
agents
hard.
venture into the chaos, the longer they stay, and the more damage they take in battle, the more their stress builds.
This is peak. This is exactly what I was looking for.
Once it crosses a certain threshold, they enter a critical state of trauma, what we call mental breakdown.
Oh my god. Oh, this is.
Dependent on each character's personal traumas, they suffer different types of
Oh my
mental
God.
breakdowns. A character in a state of mental breakdown suffers penalties when using their cards. That said, there are ways to embrace these mental breakdowns and even turn them to your advantage. By timing it right, you can take advantage of a mental breakdown, since the cost
Oh my god, that sentence alone, you can take advantage of a mental breakdown.
of awakening skills drops significantly when recovering from one. Since awakening skills are the most powerful abilities in the game, just remember, sometimes a mental breakdown can turn a crisis into a comeback, depending on how you play it.
Okay, so in order to ult, you have to mentally break down. Don't try that at home, sure.
In addition to growth through combat mentioned earlier, CZN offers a variety of progression systems like leveling up, promotion, and transcendence, allowing you to fully enjoy the core fun of growing and managing your
Now we have a
characters.
duping system. potential, it's like talent.
If the Chaos mission feels too difficult with your current character's abilities, you can level up and strengthen your character to take on the challenge again.
Yeah, sure.
We hope you enjoy the growth and progression systems in CZN to the fullest.
So far, so good.
艦長、私たちが足を踏み入れる惑星はそれぞれの物語を持っているの。ある惑星では生き残るために必死にあがく者たちがいる。一方ある惑星では奇妙な現象が繰り返し起きている。またあるところではまだ誰かが希望を捨てることなく戦っている。私たちが直面するすべての物語はこれらの惑星から始まるの。これから私たちが遭遇する世界を紹介するわね。映像を見てちょうだい。
The story of Chaos Zero Nightmare unfolds across a variety of planets and arcs. Each area holds its own faction and incidents waiting to be discovered. Chaos, Blue Pot, is a small chaos located on Earth. Unexplainable new
Earth,
life
okay.
forms and strange phenomena have been detected.
Wait. Okay, I was wondering why does this why does this plane look like it has actually ribs? I thought it would turn into a monster or something. Huh.
This is Trion, a massive arc orbiting the Imperial capital, home to the Empire's legislative, judicial, and administrative core. Even against its grey, desolate backdrop, the place still brims with life. Planet Spitz and its satellite Elvera are designated as independent sectors, compared to the mildly contaminated chaos found throughout the region. These celestial bodies house an ample supply of strategic resource reserves, making them a paradise for space pirates. A
Space
gargantuan
pirates.
arc operated by the Holy Crusaders, a subordinate faction of the
Spice
Empire.
looks like Moon.
Just in time for the Pilgrim's Walk, many devotees are gathering.
The religion.
The Mist City, a medium-sized chaos located on Siren, a planet under the dominion of the Holy Crusaders. There are rumors of a strange purification ritual taking place here. This is the Swamp of Judgment, a larger chaos located on Lino, a planet ruled by the Holy Crusaders. The original headquarters of the Holy Crusaders was constructed here during the earliest days of Lino's colonization.
Yo, imagine a crossover between HSR and Chaos Zero Nightmare when they just bring that planet over.
But it has since been reduced to a wreck after being swallowed by the chaos. The foretold ruin, a colossal chaos found on Earth. The Holy Crusaders regard the purification of this place as their destiny. In the past, this was also where the Holy Crusaders failed to carry out a purification, resulting in devastating losses. In these diverse regions and backgrounds, you'll carry out your duties as a Protoss, but even before your mission starts, you'll find yourself caught up in an unexpected event. One day, a commander who returned from Earth's Blue Pot chaos suddenly loses their memory.
That's like every modern anime gacha. Every story begins like that. You wake up, the moment you see pretty guys look, and for some reason you have amnesia and you don't remember anything, and they're like, "Oh, administrator, please let me help you." and then they give you the tutorial. You need recruitment. Here's the gacha, and then you can gacha. That 100% every gacha game nowadays.
The Protoss, having lost both consciousness and memory, is urgently recalled to the SS Nightmare. What could have happened?
Feels very
inside the
Warhammer
chaos
40k
that
though.
day
Yeah.
For a Protoss immune to memory loss to forget everything. In your role as a Protoss and captain of the SS Nightmare, you'll embark on an adventure with CZN.
Why
to
invent something
uncover
new
what
if that
really
works?
happened
It
that
always
day
works.
And unravel the hidden secrets of chaos.
We get an overview over the agents.
暗闇の中にぼやけて見える物体、うっすら輝く光。艦長はファーストとして要員たちと共にカオスを切り抜けていかなければならない。この戦場の特徴と同行する要員について調べてみましょう。次のプロトコル資料にアクセスするわね。
Hello, I'm So Bin, the
Wait, that looks beautiful. Where is this? This is a different planet, is it? Oh no, this is one of those planets that this was Spites, I think. During evening.
Graphic designer for Chaos Zero Nightmare. Chaos Zero Nightmare embraces the roguelite genre, with each run taking you on a deeply immersive journey. To enhance immersion and effectively convey
Big
the sense
props
of
to you.
exploration
You did a
throughout
good
your
job.
journey, we put a tremendous amount of effort into the background design using two-dimensional animation.
That looks beautiful.
In the case of 2D games, backgrounds tend to be
Oh my god. Now that I actually get a closer look at this,
static, which
looks
can sometimes
crazy.
make the visuals feel a bit dull. With CZN, we aim to create a more dynamic and stylized environment, something that feels both animated and immersive,
Yeah, it has
bringing
depth.
the world to life in a way that pulls players deeper into the experience. In particular, features like water reflections, 2.5D
ah, I see it. Okay.
active camera movement, dynamic
2.5D
lighting
is
effects using light
peak.
resources, and responsive shadow rendering.
And the way they fade into like the Pokemon like you see behind like 2D like, you know, third person perspective. That looks pretty cool.
Techniques you rarely see in traditional
Yeah.
2D games. In CZN, we've implemented these elements in a way that we're confident will deliver an incredibly
Because this is like where you spend your most time in, and if this looks appealing to you, you might have fun with this. Especially if like it's a card game and it's probably like very very customizable too. Where I think you can have just so much content on it, depending on like how many different variety, like how much stuff they actually release. So far, nothing is like really new, but it's the way they put everything together that looks very nice.
immersive experience during actual gameplay. Next, we have the most important aspect when it comes to gameplay. Let's take a quick look at the agents who accompany you and provide support. Our first agent, Ray, is a student studying aboard the SS Identity and a Terrasian combatant who can manipulate dark matter. A pure-hearted and energetic gifted, Ray became a combatant driven by a strong belief that her power should be used to protect others. We put a lot of care into capturing all these little details that make Ray who she is. To highlight her lively personality, we avoided using overly dark colors in her design. Instead, we chose colors for her hair,
I
eyes,
see that.
and other features that would harmonize well with the dark matter she wields.
Purple.
Since she's a student, we based her outfit on a school uniform, blending elements of combat gear and high school fashion.
So they
The result is a custom design that reflects Ray's unique taste and personality. Stylish, cute, and totally her. We also highlighted
Totally
Ray's
her.
quirky tastes with offbeat, unconventional character badges and keychains. Small details that really emphasize her unique personality. The glove on her right hand and the ring on her left are devices used to control the dark matter that Ray creates. To highlight that Ray is also a skilled combatant, we designed elements that contrast with her cheerful school uniform image, adding a cold and rigid aesthetic to
animated cars, that looks cool.
balance her overall look. Moving on, let me introduce you to our next character, Beryl. Beryl is the commander of
Wait. I know you. I have seen you somewhere before. I'm sure. Didn't we have a Beryl somewhere else, or what, am I actually thinking about a Yu-Gi-Oh card right now? You look like you belong to Girls Frontline
the
too.
Wolf Platoon. Despite her
Exilium.
young age, she has inherited exceptional tactical instincts and sharp decision-making skills from her legendary grandmother, a renowned warrior in her own right.
And why is it always that the little ones wear the biggest weapons? Like in Genshin, they wear Claymore. Like it's always the smallest ones. I don't get.
One of the key design points for Beryl was her neat appearance. Even though she's young, she insists on keeping her hair neatly braided and at a modest length to maintain a mature,
I like the hair.
disciplined look fitting for her role as a commander.
Don't tell me this is not a Nikki character. This is 100% a Nikki character.
Her weapon concept was designed to emphasize
Scarlet,
power,
right, her
so we
girl.
gave her an oversized
Yeah,
railgun that looked
little
almost
sister of
comically
Scarlet.
disproportionate to her small frame, reinforcing the contrast between her appearance and her firepower. To live up to her title as the commander of the Wolf Platoon, her profile was designed with sharp, angular elements that resemble a wolf's fangs when viewed from the side, a subtle but intentional design detail. Beryl isn't just about her cute looks, she's also warm-hearted and incredibly considerate. To reflect that in her design, we gave her a constant supply of chocolate bars to snack on and bandages to patch up her squad mates' injuries, all neatly tucked
I love how much detail they interpret in all of this.
into her ammo pouches. These small details
I mean, I think other that's definitely Snickers. I see the caramel there. Definitely a lot of other studios, they actually they do think a lot about their character designs. Every element is intended. but here, I mean, not a lot of actually developers talk about this like they do here. So they kind of want to make sure that they understand that the one of the prime goals that they have is to actually make you bond with the characters more.
A caring side beneath the tough exterior.
Because it's more about you will stay with the characters, not for like story, probably.
Next
I don't
up
know.
is a character you might already be familiar with. It's none other than Karen. Karen is a
Karen.
human born within chaos, wielding the destructive power of the void, a force that erases everything it comes in contact with. Even he has no memory of his own past. He's a nihilistic character.
Oh my god, I love that they actually implemented also some husbandos here. We don't get a lot of for now for male.
Who believes
Strong
there's no
male
such thing
characters.
as absolute value in the world. There were a few key points we focused on when designing Karen. To show the lingering effects of wielding the power of the void for so long, we gave Karen a silhouette that looks like it's been consumed by that very power. His tattered black coat and flowing scarf were designed to evoke that haunting, eroded look. We highlighted Karen's indifferent personality through his unkempt, jagged long hair, a clear sign that he doesn't care much about appearances or fitting in. As a fun side note, we imagined his assistant, Bria, brushing and tying his hair every morning whether he wants it or not, and that image inspired parts of the design process. One of Kaon's standout features is his mechanical arm, designed with a black and white muscle fiber structure infused with void energy flowing like veins.
Genos?
Symbolizes the coexistence of his human
You know, One
emotions
Punch
and
Man.
inhuman power. So, that about wraps up our brief overview of a few of the core agents. Since these characters will become your trusted agents, we've poured a lot of heart into making each one
Okay,
stand
so
out
we
with
get them
unique
all for
charm and
free. They are
personality.
part of our team.
And of course, there are many more characters beyond the three we just discussed. We hope you'll love them as much as we do.
There's probably like a 80-20 split, like 20% male, 80% female, something like that. Or maybe 70% female, 30% male.
Thank you.
Who are they?
艦長これで全般的な
Is it trap chicks don't fall for it? Yes.
ここは逆サイとなった黒い霧
This guy looks so much like Aizen, you know. Yeah, a Bleach.
カオスで滅亡した宇宙と惑星が広がる場所艦長はファーストとしてカオスに出撃するのそしてカオス内でコアを見つけ破壊する任務を遂行することになるそろそろファーストとしての旅が始まる時が近づいてきたわね艦長ねえ艦長
I know. We lose connection.
残念だけど艦長案内プロトコルは
And what a good, nice way to end it here.
艦長
Okay,
ナイトメア号に
just
会いましょう
just cut off the connection. Sure, that's how I do it.
Hey Protos, did you enjoy your time with Chaos Zero Nightmare and your Vice Captain Renoa? I hope today has brought you one step closer to CZN. The journey of CZN is just beginning. And we've only scratched the surface of what awaits you. We will do
I
our best to
imagine.
ensure that your journey as a Protoss is always exciting and full of anticipation as we continue to develop and deliver live service content. CZN's live content will run on a seasonal schedule. One example of this is the Galactic Cataclysm season content,
Okay.
which focuses on new characters and the Protos. Galactic Cataclysm deals with catastrophic events happening in space due to chaos contamination.
Season 1, the season of... Okay, so every season is like a new patch. Like, okay, we get it.
This will feature an extensive event story and unique content exclusive to the season, providing a fresh and exciting gaming experience. This season-based content offers new cards, equipment, and fates. You'll be
Okay.
able to experience unique character metas and builds exclusive
It's
to
like adding new
season-limited
expansions
content.
to the
Each
camp
season
pool.
will introduce new fun and directions for CZN, offering fresh experiences every time.
Infinite
So,
content!
The data you obtain while playing can be freely used in a wide range of content within CZN, including the season boss battles. In Chaos Zero Nightmare, it's the players, not the developers, who define their own metas for each character through diverse in-game content. A whole new kind of gameplay, never experienced before, awaits you in Chaos Zero Nightmare. We hope you are as excited as we are. Thank you.
Thank you for making this.
The time has come to wrap up our showcase. The journey with CZN, alongside all you Protos,
That's a
is
short
about to
one.
begin. Starting today, July 9th, pre-registration will be available on various market stores and stoves.
I can pre-register, by the way. They have a PC client too. It's not only on mobile.
More details on the pre-registration will be released on our official website and social media channels. We encourage you to pre-register. Also, as a thank you to all the future protos who pre-register, we've lined up a variety of exciting pre-launch events for you to enjoy. There are many more events lined up, so please check the official website and our
They know
social media
Booba Cell,
channels
that's
for
why
more
they put that
details.
here.
We appreciate your interest and participation.
We look forward to the day we embark on missions together with you. We will now conclude the first showcase of Chaos Zero Nightmare, the Protogenesis. We appreciate you taking the time to be with us today.
Alright. I mean, Smilegate is a huge company, right? But it's not that the developers themselves are having, like, they are not, you cannot compare them to developers like Kuro Games, for example, that already had experience with, let's say, Punishing Grey Raven, now moving to, they're developing also the also popular game Wuthering Waves. The same with Genshin and Hoyoverse, like they have evolved over time. This is a very young team. I think one of the greatest, I guess, startups was also the new developer team for Zenless Zone Zero. So when they announced the game, I think they also had a very entirely new developer team on there. But it was like, I mean, you know about ZZZ, right? The animation looks extremely crisp. Everything looks so fluid. Everything, they had a ton amount of talent there. But I guess they also have a lot of money. Now here with this developer team, I mean, this is their first live stream, and you clearly see that they're like still working on like getting there. But again, please don't compare it to the other one. I still feel that they did a really good job. So I hope to see more of this. So this is, I guess like the first, like, we will probably have a live stream for every patch, I imagine, like all the other modern games that they do have that. I think not a lot of other games they do that, so I appreciate that they actually do that. So we also stay in touch and yeah, with them. So pretty cool to see that. Because you can feel and you can see that they're actually trying their best. They're young, inexperienced, and they need our help to evaluate the game, make it better. But they already made it so good. Like, oh my god. Like, straight out of Attack on Titan. You see gore, like, you see blood, you see things that are not the norm. And very cool that they are actually brave enough to put that into the games. Alright, this one for sure I know is copyrighted. Okay, Hololive English. Oh my god, the collab. If you don't know, so I think the intro song is made by Nerissa and I know, oh my god, I forgot the name. I know Calliope Mori. So if you know about Hololive, you know. If you don't know, you will fall into a rabbit hole and you will never get out. I will tell you that. Pretty cool. And the fact that they started off this, like this, you know this game is going to be supported by them, and it's just so hype, man. Okay, I cannot play this song here. It's also over. What do you think? So that was the first, I guess. It's not a trailer. It's actually like a proper live stream. They didn't put in too much there, but we get to see a little bit more of like the imagery, everything that they use. It's just a lot of potential in the gameplay itself. As for the gacha and like the game itself, like that aspect, everything around it, it's not new. As long as it looks fresh, it's clean, and it works, it's not buggy, I'm fine with it. Because the real fun is in the game. So I also wonder how the monetization is going to be. We will know about that later. How the gacha rates are going to be. We will know about that later. How free-to-play friendly it is, and we will know about it later. I really hope. I don't think this looks like that game, but I really hope it's not that game where they, like, the moment you log in, they blast you with that, hey, buy this $1 and get this for free pack, right? You know what I mean? I please don't do this. You don't need it. You don't need it. I get it. This makes money, but just don't make it so obvious. Put that in the background. That is one of the things that I really dislike. All right. Pretty cool. Yeah. As for the next one, do we go for the character trailers? Do we go for the gameplay trailers? We also have the Private Win wiki here. We have tons of stuff going on, but we will read about this later. Let's take a look at the lore PV. 2 minutes. Okay, so that the game development studio is called Super Creative.
ようこそファースト定期報告を始めます。私たちは故郷を失いました。カオスによって地球が壊滅したためです。36時間
Okay, we saw that already.
謎の黒い霧に包まれた人類はわずか36時間で全ての抵抗を諦め地球を捨て去りました。第15次救出作戦終了します。しかし未知をゼロに返すためのカオスゼロプロジェクト、そのテクノロジーでカオスさえも征服した人類はさらなる進歩を遂げることができました。作戦は失敗です。原初の存在アダムより現在に
They showed this the entire thing already.
忘却、私たちの精神を構成しているのは
Wait.
ただの物質に過ぎないということが判明された今日、エゴの崩壊はもはやカオス開拓を止められる危険要因ではありません。神から忘却という名の祝福を受けた人類こそ決して
My gosh.
死なず副作用に苛まれることなく、この宇宙で唯一
Like, how do you call the people that are into seeing other people's like not, I wouldn't say suffering, but in despair and frustration? Like, it's a super weird fetish to have. I know, I get it. It's like, it's almost psychopathical, but I wonder, like, there has to be a term for it, right? It's like that. What are they going for?
完遂できる存在なのです。繰り返します。作戦は失敗です。
Yeah. Okay, Lucio, I agree totally with you. The story, it has immense potential, and I hope they make. I don't want like the horror shit where it's just like, I mean, it's too obvious horror. Not, but I want it to be deep, interesting, like very exciting in a way that it builds up the builds up the momentum to a, I don't know, point where I just want them to make the game as disturbing and interesting as it can get. Is it too much to ask for? Because I think that will make it so exciting, because no one can expect anything because it's so unique. Give me a plot line that's not the norm. I don't want to see any plot armor in this game, please. maybe I don't know. Oh my god.
悪夢を繰り返してでも0から1へ。カオスゼロナイトメア。以上、定期報告を終わります。第16次救出作戦開始まで残り12分30秒。
12 minutes 30 seconds? What does that mean? Looks very cool. Check out the character trailers first. Oh yeah, we can check that out later. Actually, no. Let's take a look at the character trailers one by one, and then we can dive deeper into the gameplay. So then we have a actually a foundation on those characters too. Yeah, exactly. So agree with you, Maru. Where I'm not sure like how much of like the in-game story is animated, and I think they will actually add more of that. But I'm pretty sure we will get like the typical like, you know, lots of visual novel, lots of reading, but kind of skipping story. And I hope it's not a story that you want to skip. I really don't want it to, because usually with games like this, it's a very it's a very skippable thing. You know what I mean? But I don't want to skip, so please make it not that boring that we click on the skip button. At least give us a summary if we click on the skip button. That's what I would like to see. All right, let's take a look at the character trailers. They have been releasing character trailers every day now until release, right? Like, look at this. It's like, look at this. The last the last videos are all about the characters that I mean, some of them we already know. So where are we? Well, we watched this. We can watch this later. First showcase, we watched this. That's the short animation. Songs. Developer commentary. We took a look at that already. Offline. Wait, this might be interesting to see. So this one is the first. Rin. Let's open all of them. Official release schedule revealed. They were also in Tokyo Game Show. Actually, I have not seen anything, any footage here yet. Oh wait, no, this is the video I reacted to. Okay, got it. This. This video is probably called I don't know, whoever Gacha enjoys reacts to all character KO09 character trailers. All the Guna Stop aside, Nikki's story is pretty solid. Yes, exactly. Lucio, I agree with you. Nikkei, for sure, is a very good game, even story-wise. I followed everything until like before Red Hood, and then I started to stop playing. But I enjoyed everything of it. Like the amount of quality they also put into their side story events, like summer events, for example. I think they really did it so well that it just gets labeled as a Guna game, and I get it, and it's true, but it's still a good game. It really is. So I would like this to be the same. But by the way, the gacha in Nikkei is kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. That is kind of bad. Because the duping system is kind of bad, because you kind of like you can pull infinite dupes, and you kind of have to in order to increase the levels. And they don't have any like real pity, but they have like the exchange tokens that you can get from similar to what we get from Uma Musume too. They don't really have a real pity. Hey, OMG Raya. I played the beta. Story isn't anything insane, but it's pretty decent. Okay, good to know. One of my top 1 story games is Honkai Impact 3rd. The game is example of masterpiece story. You can feel emotion, you feel hype, you feel fear, and animations. I don't need to say anything. Pure cinema. Marzinski, I am with you. I definitely played through most of it, and I played a little bit of part 2. So within Ardinia, and they put in so much effort that it's literally, it has become a totally different game with the open world style, but it felt too much to me at that time, where I was also playing other games like Honkai and Genshin. It's like too much open world during the time, right? So didn't got to enjoy it that much, but I don't know, maybe it's different. I don't know. I was, because I wasn't too sure about the them adding the open world there, because Honkai Impact, one of his main features was like you can get into the game really quick, get your missions done, and get out. But now exploring too is like, we have so much other games that we can also explore. But I get it. It's like Honkai Impact is, why wouldn't you? It's a good game. All right, let's go. Let's take a look. Whoops. Sound is fine. Don't think it's too loud. Rin. Rin-chan. Rin-chan. Part 1 is all I know. I don't know anything about part 2 here. So yeah, it's like there's a new trio, and it's about, I actually don't even know what it's about, but it's more future oriented. I have no idea how to explain it. Apparently they also do have time travel. I actually don't know. Like there was, I think, remember, there's one story I was playing, not sure if it was about time travel, but it has something to do with time. But it was just like the first part of part 2.
刀ではなくお花さんになりたいと思ったこ
Holy thighs. Look at that.
とがあります。永遠に変わらぬあなたの刀。
Void Striker. Okay. I didn't thought about this, but there is probably like the element system, probably a 5-piece one, I think, where it's like water, fire, grass, like the basic ones, and then there's light and dark, so void, and probably the other one. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It's just my guess, because it's every game is like that. Striker is obviously DPS, right?
刀になります。この身を刀にして波紋のごとく
That looks sick.
立ち上がる。
Okay, so they don't tell us what these effects are. They just show us the card art.
ほころびる恋心沈み込む黒い霧
So I wonder if she actually gets the Zealot treatment, where it's like, this is the character to pull because she does the most damage, and later on she just falls off so much because the mechanics are just too old. Void, is that a Destiny reference? I don't know, maybe.
全てが散った後は
That's too
死
old.
ぬ時間です
This has so much potential too.
ありのままの私を愛してくださる方って
Like with the amount of animations that I can bring into the game too. Like animations alone, I know that because of Epic 7. Animations alone like this can make you want to play a game, even though you know nothing about the game at all, but you just enjoy looking at animations like this. And I think Epic 7 is like one of the best prime examples of it. Like the thing that drawn me to this is not only that there's like the PvP aspect. It's a game you can go really deep. I only found later on that there's PvP and it's a big thing, but it's how it looks that draw me into the game. The game itself is kind of shitty because it's so grind heavy. I'm not gonna lie. It's Epic 7 is one of the most grind heavy gacha games that I've ever played in my life, and for sure. So it's not that you have to spend a lot of time in it, but it's just so grind heavy. Like it's so much going on. But I guess it's PvP, right? But the animations always get to me. Always. Never boring to watch. This Yandere is my top 1 waifu in this game. Yeah. So we're picking waifus today already. Game is not even released yet. Sure. We don't even know anything about her, nothing about her story at all. So we just see how they look like. They don't even talk about anything of their stuff. I got so mad when they removed TV mode. Jiggle physics and ZZ. Yeah. All right. That was Rin. Classic.
私に近づかない方がいいよ。良くない運
Don't get too close. You will catch my bad luck.
私は不幸なの。
I'm bad luck.
こんな私で大丈
I'm
夫。
fine with bad luck.
私の不運は鋭いんだよ。苦しみは深まるだけ。
Wait, this is the Iron Maiden, right? This is like the Elden Ring Iron Maiden. I don't know.
闇をかき集めて一番の苦痛を不運のどんなものか
She looks like a DOT character.
終わらない苦しみの中に全部消えて
The Rasengan!
一人で
That looks like
い
it.
るのはもう慣れっこだよ。誰も近づいてこない方が楽。不幸な人は
Oh my god, the 2D
私だけで
animations.
十分だから。
Kind of, yes. Kind of, yes. Oh, we got a male one.
全ての状況を把握さえすれば勝てない戦闘などない。
The cool boy, the edgy
地
guy.
形把握完了。行動を開始する。
Order. Okay, so that's the green. So there's probably the red, blue, green one, right? And then we had 2 darks before. Order, the hunter.
食らえ。気づかれないさ。
That was
全て
buff.
計算済みだ。
That was another buff.
ここか。全て計画通り。
Damn!
逃げ場はないさ。これで終わりだ。
I think he's probably one of the most insane one-shot characters that we can get.
もっと完璧な設計で期待に応えてみせるよ。
One punch style, huh? It looks like it. Like 2 buffs in his card set. Probably like attack up, reload something, and then an AoE attack, and his ult was like burst damage.
何か面
You like
白
me
いこ
for
と
it?
ないかな。
And
あ
then
と
we
で武勇伝になりそうな出来事とかないかな。やっぱ冒険って最高だな。
Magna Justice. That is
一
a
緒
blue
に
one.
冒険行かない？
Vanguard. You always
本
you
当
always need a
任せ
tank.
て。効率系。
This
私
giant.
が止める。バシッと行こうよ。
He looks so good. Oh my god. It's a part, but better.
よっしゃー。この力でもっとみんなを守ってもっと楽しい冒険にするぞ。
Are you into this? Are you into this? If you know Mr. Pokey, he was playing beta and trying to get girls in pool, but ended up getting every male character. Really? That's so funny. I didn't play the beta before, so I have no idea how much they actually changed in the real game, or if this was actually also part of when it was beta. She is a beast and looks amazing. Yeah, literally, she is wolf.
宇宙を遊泳する白いワシのように
The knight.
翼を広げて
Wait, let me guess. She's one of the light attribute, like the opposite of void, maybe.
敵に敗北を与えてやろう。
Yeah, it's called Instinct. Okay, got it. Another Vanguard.
始末してやろう。さあ、君たちに勝利を授けよう。切ってやろう。
Great sword, cute.
全員、戦列を整えろ。
Why do I have a feeling I already know who is A tier, B tier, and S tier? Like,
全員、蹴散らしてやる。
it's just my gotcha sixth sense that I already know, like,
見せてやろう。
who is the character you have to go for, like, who is the main DPS.
皆ご苦労だった。
It's still Rin, right? It's still Rin,
素晴らしい戦闘だったぞ。
for sure. Like, she's more of a, like, B-type character. And Magna is, like, fine for sustain. It looks like the other guy is, like, super burst damage in certain situations, but very conditional. And it looks like Rin looks like the... And I have no idea what the effects does, to be honest with you, but... It's just my gotcha sense. It just tells me Rin is still the top tier character to pull for, isn't it? It just looks like that, right? Isn't it?
準備はできております。方向策の武術
That's
お
for
見せ
sure.
する
That's
で
a
ござ
fire.
います。メイリンと申します。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
Passion. Okay.
火流よ燃え上がれ。
I like how her ahoge is heart-shaped.
昇竜脚。攻撃と防御を紙一重。
So she's the bruiser
準備
type,
完了でございます。
looks like.
火流強戦。最終奥義。炎竜降臨。
Oh my god! Oh, that looks sick.
愛されるのは
I love
人
fire
間の
dragons.
本質ですから他人を助け分かち合って叱るべきだと思うのでございます。
Also very typical for there's a lot of Mei or like a lot of course every like this is Chinese, right? Everyone else has like different names. Like this is Chinese name obviously. And of course, like what do they do with Chinese characters? It's always kung fu. It's always martial arts. It's always the dragon. It's always that. No? Kick lady, yeah, that's what she is. Leona. Oh yeah, that's Poster Girl.
別に黒が好きってわけじゃないわ。
I don't like the color black.
自
It
分
just
と似
feels
て
the
ると
most
思ってるだ
relatable.
けよ。
Ah,
枯れない黒きバラ。
like Rose
今
that
から
never
咲き
fades.
始めるわ。
Also, another void.
消えなさい。慈悲なんてないわ。
Okay.
漆黒の中に刻まれる
Okay.
罪。すべてをかけて。戦術起動。散りなさい。 黒いバラは乱れ
Whenever I think it's like the old, it's not the old. I thought they only had 3 skills, but they're 4. That was cool.
挽回してみせるわ。生きてる限り何度でも。
Alright. I think for most poster characters, like in this case Riona, it feels that it is a very usable character. Probably even A tier, maybe B, maybe A tier, B tier later on. It looks like she's a very good supportive character that does defense down. Everything about this character calls to me support defense down for some reason. I have no idea what the effect does, but it just calls to me. And it tells me like, hey, put this into every white team for now and you're good to go. It looks like Rin, Renoa, and one of the tanks. I don't even know anything about the skills. It's just my gacha intuition tells me that. And I kind of want to look back now here, back to this stream and actually when we got the effects and read it and eventually get to see like how everything plays out. I kind of like want to go back to this stream moment to see whether I was right or not. Like, doesn't it give you the same feeling? I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, right? Still Sora in Shadowverse Worlds Beyond now, and now this have posted character with pistols, short hair too. Yeah. She looks good. Another passion. Okay, wouldn't have say that. Alright, not gonna lie. This thing looks kind of cute. I don't know why. Maybe it's the eyes. It looks kind of cute. What is it with all these buffs? Is she also one punch character? Okay, I take it back. She's the true one punch character. It looks like she's the insane burst damage one if you need it. Speaker mentioned, yeah. This coincidence that she has bunny ears could have been horse ears too, you know. Yeah, definitely Ari girl. And Uma got reincarnated into a different game. That's how it looks like. Wait, who's that BA? I have heard him somewhere. Wait, do I know him? Do I know him? Do I know him? Psionic. Wait. I've heard this before. I don't know. Hey, it's Weld in a different game. Alright, not gonna lie, alright? His name is Carrion, right? Chiron, okay? I'm pretty sure I have seen this guy somewhere before. Wait, let me show you this. I have seen this somewhere before. Window cap. Do you recognize who this guy is? Do you recognize who this guy is? Do you find do you see the similarities? I'm just going to go back there. Do you know? Do you know? Doesn't look sus at all. Doesn't look sus at all. He also has a black hole theme going on here. This is from Epic 7, by the way. This is Chiron. This is also Chiron. Like, it cannot be a coincidence. Like, look at him. He looks exactly like that. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. You see that too. Yeah, straight out of Epic 7. They are the same, literally. Yeah.
お前が全ての争いを収束させられることを願おう。
Alright, get it. Looks cool. Looks really cool. They definitely, I feel like they have more DPS characters than they actually have support. I didn't saw a lot of support at all. Maybe Riona, in a way, because of the way she is.
Hi there. In this video I go over
Wait, no, okay, wait. This is a new character, and it's a different trailer one. This is a new character. This is just really 16 hours ago. So we have some actual stuff.
おはようございます。エディニティ号アカデミー風紀委員の春です。今日はたっぷり元気をチャージしますよ。
That panda clip.
いただきます。
Oh my god, I love the animated short. What?
怖い。お腹すいた。これ以上助けて。
Alright, see you, Maru. It's very late for you. Good sleep. Good night.
もう大丈夫です。春が守ってあげます。 大丈夫ですか？怖いのは私がやっつけたので安心してください。さあ、一緒に行きましょう。
What are those plushies, dude? They look creepy as hell.
一人で歩き回るのは危ないので、もうふざけちゃダメですよ。あの時、もう二度と泣かないと誓ったんだから、逃げちゃダメ。
I wish they would have done this for every character. I wish. But I get it. I think from now on, every other character trailer looks like this, and I'm very excited about it. Because it looks really cool. What do you think? I think we went through every trailer that there is so far. Every character trailer there is so far. There are tons of different other characters that they have not showcased. Yeah, I know that. Because if you check out their website, it's this. There's more. Look at this. Haven't seen this one, this boy, this big breast one. Haven't seen Beryl. Haven't seen this red hair guy, these demon chicks here, and then Marine. And this girl. This thing. Whoever he is, Cassius. More of these. Like I wouldn't be able to tell them apart. Narjan, Alexia, and Euphina. They kind of all look the same. Hugo, haven't seen that. Him. Yeah, still a lot of characters, right? It's probably the first banner, exactly. That's what I think so too. I can imagine them giving us a selector at the beginning or eventually. Like 7-day, do the mission, you get a selector or something like that. And you can select one of the standard characters. That's probably one of those girls here, except Haru, of course. I can see that, definitely. Alright. Alright, we check that out. What's next? What is next? So we have some gameplay PV, which I also have not taken a look at. We can take a look at that. And I think then we should be almost done with all the media. And then we have like this one we have already watched. Yeah, I think then we have covered all the media. Then it's all about the nitty-gritty, learning everything about the game and see where it goes. Would you pull for Haru? I think she looks like a good pull, right? The first pull is always a good pull. The first character ban is always a good pull. There's a reason why they put them as the first character, right? When everyone's playing the game, they gotta make money and they gotta make them good. So there's no way she's bad. Alright, so this is the first gameplay trailer. Right. So I cannot read this. I can't read the face. Korean. Fire. So you have auto battle here. Okay, so from what I see, they have a skill point system, and it costs probably as much as like what the card says here. I don't know. We'll read about this later. They share an HP pool, apparently. There's the yellow gauge, probably what... okay, so if they all share the same HP pool, I don't know if the top bar is actually their health. The mental breakdown is probably the yellow one, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Maybe that's the ulti gauge. And then the skill points down there. And then the top one, I don't know what that is. Cannot be HP if they share the same HP pool. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably I am. Oh my god. This is more than just a gameplay trailer. You can actually get killed. Oh my god. Did they actually put in an animation, like a killing animation for every mob that they have? And in case you fail the fight, you get to see that. It kind of like makes me want to trigger all of these. I think you can also make an argument to nuzlocke this game in a way if it's actually possible. So if one of you dies, she's dead forever. Cannot ever play the person again. Should I do that? Should I do hardcore mode? I don't think I'm pretty sure I regret it. Probably for the big ones. Yeah, maybe for the bosses, yeah. I might sound psychopathic, but there's something satisfying in seeing chibi characters getting eaten by monstrous creatures. I might be a bit disturbing, like now that I'm thinking about it, but it's definitely not for like what it is, what you see. It's more for the art sake. It's art, you know. Surely it's because it's art. Nothing else. First time Nuzlocke, yeah,
気が
probably.
ついた
That's a PV2.
あなたはファーストでしょ覚えてないと困るんだけど
Wait. There's too much going on. Is that the level up screen? No. Alright, so this is going through the map, and yeah, okay, so that's the moving to the next stage of the rogue of the roguelike gameplay. Kinda reminds me of Asia Lane. What are they preying on? Oh, dice rolls. Cool. Oh my god, the more I look at this game, I think it's more incredible than I give it credit for. I think it's even better. Big booba. Oh, Cassius. Gambler. What did she just do? She reloaded, got an entire handful of ammo. Ah, that was that scene. Oh my god. Wait, was it Haru there?
0から1へ
I'll give you more of that. I cannot get more of this. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's 4 days. I cannot wait. 5 days even. It's like 4.5 days. Oh. I cannot wait. Is a permanent progression between runs? Good question. I am not sure. For sure there is between, like, during the run, of course, right? But not if you start a new run. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I can see people not being drawn to this game because of that. Sure. For sure, it's not for everyone. You know, the kind of people that actually believe their wife is real and would hate to see the wife get murdered on screen. Exactly. It's definitely not that kind of game. So, like I said, it's like 180 from like what we've been doing so far with Uma Musume, compared to what we have done yesterday with this. It's not for everyone. Which is fine, right? Totally fine. Did we got to see everything here? I think we just get to see everything here. Well, we're much quicker than I thought. So I thought we would be sitting here for how long? I don't know. Like two and a half hours. It's close to 2 hours now. So I don't know. we watch we watch everything that there was that we could watch. Anything that we missed? The commentary. So there's this one. The developer commentary, which we have not taken a look at. This one we have taken a look at. This was the the after beta test commentary, where they implemented the changes. So everything before that was before change. And I also wonder whether like there are certain things because of like what the game is, if they are censored or not. In other countries, I hope not. I wish that they would just release the game as it is to us, because sometimes they do have to censor certain things, which would suck. They do have to do this with, a lot of times with other games. Alright, let's take a look at this.
무너지는 그 순간을 시각화하는 게 포인트거든요.
What was that? What did I just look? What was
모든
it?
절망의 제로로 카오스의 제로 나이트메어 개발자 코멘터리에 오신 퍼스트 여러분 진심으로 환영합니다. 안녕하세요. 오늘 진행을 맡은 저는
리나.
리나 김주입니다. 반갑습니다. 우리 퍼스트 여러분들의 궁금증을 해결해 드리는
Who's this
개발자
guy?
코멘터리로 자리를 마련을 해봤는데 그래서 핵심 개발진 4분 이 자리에 모셨습니다. 한 분씩 인사 한 말씀씩 부탁드릴게요.
안녕하세요. 카즈나에서 배경팀 배경 아트를 맡고 있는 배재성이라고 합니다.
Background
안녕하세요.
art.
캐릭터 아트팀
키위.
키위입니다.
안녕하세요. 시나리오팀 표세준입니다.
하제나에서 전투 기획하고 있는 홍성식입니다. 반갑습니다.
반갑습니다. 어서 오십시오. 지난 제작 발표회 때 반응이 되게 뜨거웠는데 어떠셨나요? 좀 다들 보셨나요? 그 반응들? 성식님?
열렬한 반응들 보내주셔가지고 사실 더 잘해야겠다는 생각이 계속 들었던 것 같아요.
아무래도 그 다크한 분위기나 딥한 그런 느낌들을 좋아해 주신 것 같아서 조금 더 거기에 집중하고 작업을 진행할 것 같습니다.
피폐한 분위기를 좋아해 주시는 분들이 되게 많다는 게 좀 많이 신기했던 것 같아요.
개발자 코멘터리를 본격적으로 시작.
Right, that's exactly what I was saying. Yes.
많다는 게
I was surprised by the amount of people who found the miserable ambience captivating.
많이 신기했던 것 같아요.
개발자 코멘터리를 본격적으로 시작하기.
Because there's a difference between this and horror games, where it's just about like being spooky, jump scaring. It's not like FNAF, right? For Five Nights at Freddy, it's not that. It's different. It's a different kind of psychological horror. You know what I mean? So I like that. It's just just
정실은
enough
누구십니까?
spice that makes it exciting.
쉽지 않은데. 레노아라는 캐릭터가 있는데요.
Where they doing their
가지고 있는
homework.
설정 중에 이제 뭐 시를 짓는다든지 그런 설정이 있어서 제가 좋아하는 스타일의 캐릭터라고 많이 느꼈던 것 같습니다.
이제 레노아가 겉으로 보기에는 되게 차가워 보이는 성격인데 그런 성격 안에 이제 나를 잘 챙겨주고 좀 위하는 모습이 은근슬쩍 드러나거든요.
세심하게 챙겨주고 배려해주는 약간 그런 느낌의 오.
아니 왜 유키 마리벨 좋아한다고 말을 못하세요?
Why can't you just admit you like Yuki Maribel? I mean,
유키
They just flashed
하루
them.
마리벨 외우세요.
don't forget, guys. If they're girls, then girls too. Don't forget, guys. Yuki, Haru, Maribel. Yuki, Haru, Maribel. From left to right. Yuki, Haru, Maribel. Okay.
응원을 드리고 싶지만 저는 마그나란 캐릭터를
펄이요?
테토녀의
The cat girl?
느낌이 있는 캐릭터인데
She's a cat. I think it was wolf.
오.
그때 이 캐릭터를 중점적으로 써서 사용을 했었거든요. 기억에 남아가지고 저는 이 친구를 최애캐로 생각을 하고
Of
있었어요.
course, she's a
지금까지
favorite.
공개된 내용을 봤을 때 굉장히 좀 궁금하고 헷갈린 부분이 있었어요. 저희는 퍼스트입니까? 함장입니까?
Quarters or captain?
퍼스트랑 함장이랑 둘 다
Technically
맞고요.
both are correct.
함장 같은 경우는 그 나이트메어호에 속한 요원들이 이제 나를 부르는 호칭인 거고 퍼스트 같은 경우는 나이트메어호에 속하지 않은 다른 인물들이 나를 부르는 호칭인 거거든요. 좀 일반적으로 호칭을 할 때는 퍼스트라고 부르는 게 더 넓은 범위에서 쓰일 수 있지 않을까.
자, 그러면 퍼스트 여러분, 오늘 카제는 어떤 게임인지 궁금해 하셨던 거 싹 풀어드리도록 하겠습니다. 지금부터 본격적으로 개발자 코멘터리를 시작하겠습니다. 네, 오랜만에 신작입니다. 요즘에 서브컬처 진짜 대홍수라고 할 수 있을 정도로 쏟아지는 서브컬처 게임들 속에서 카제나만의 강점을 살리기 위한 다양한 시도들이 있으셨을 것 같은데
카메라 워킹 같은 부분들을 저희가 차근차근 배치를 하면서 그 느낌들을 많이 봤던 것 같아요.
The cat ear, but I cannot. It's like, you know, they know their stuff when they wear cat ear headphones.
그런 3D적인 요소를 포함해서 유저들이 딱 봤을 때 그
It's so
안에서
cute.
내가 이 공간에 있는 것 같다라는 느낌을 주는 요소들을 많이 생각하면서 작업했었어요.
비주얼적으로 최상위의 2D 컷신 그런 부분도 신경을 많이 썼고요. 아웃게임에서도 일러스트와 애니메이션을 많이 힘썼습니다.
For sure there are different outfits in the game too.
결국엔 우리 전투 요원들과의 약간 그 마음을 나누고 교감을 하고
Can you marry
이렇게
them?
게임 안에서 우리들의 스토리를 써나갈 수 있는 그런 연출들일까요?
네, 일단 캐릭터들이 전투만 하는 전투 기계가 아니라 아웃게임에서 같이 호감도도 올릴 수 있고 같이 뭐 일상생활을 교감할 수 있는
They want you
그런
to collect with them
시스템에
because they want to make it
일러스트를
super
작업을
hurtful
많이
if they
했습니다.
actually die.
조금이라도 아쉬우면
Or get eaten.
PD님께서도 이거 뺄래? 수정할래? 뭐 약간 이런 느낌으로 아니 이렇게 말은 안 하셨지만 약간
그런 고집들과 시간들 덕분에 비주얼팀 진짜 많은 호평을 받은 게 아닌가 생각이 듭니다. 근데 많은 포스트 여러분들께서 궁금해하시는 부분 중에 하나가 전투를 진행할 때 LD를 진짜 이런 표현 써도 될지 모르겠는데 기깔나게 만들어 놓고 왜 LD를 사용하지 않고
Who is that? I want her. I want her. Who's that?
전투할 때 SD가 등장을 하느냐라는 질문이 초반부터 지금까지 꾸준히 나오고 있거든요.
어둡고 다크하고 크고 무서운 존재들과 싸우기 때문에 이 전투원 캐릭터들은 작아져
You look at the bosses. They look actually like bosses. They look massive.
야지 그 공포스러운 분위기를 좀 더 몰입할 수 있게 되는 것 같거든요.
아무래도 LD의 사이즈를 줄이게 되면 얼굴이 잘 안 보이긴 하겠군요.
처음에는 해보려고 했는데 이 캐릭터들이 점점 작아질수록 얼굴이 너무 작아져요. 그
Hmm,
캐릭터들의
yeah.
얼굴을 조금 더 잘 보일 수 있는
Okay, so
방향으로
it looks like what you see here is before, like it's like early stage development. As you can see, they try to avoid going too chibi here. They were trying to stay true to their character proportions as much as possible. Of course, they have like a little bit like bigger head than they have to, but it also looks like that in the final product of the game, they actually do shrink a little bit, and they made it more chibi-like. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it looks different than this one.
개발 방향성을 잡다 보니까 SD에 가까워졌던 것 같아요.
Yeah, so,
유저분들의
yeah.
내용들을 전부 검토하고 SD 얼굴 크기도 LD 느낌이 날 수 있을 갈아 넣어서 노력을 했습니다.
오, 이제 다음
Yeah, it's very hard to
넘어가 볼
balance it.
텐데 이번에는 아무래도 딥다크 판타지에 어울리는 세계가
I think it would have been really cool if they actually left them as like left them like not do anything of the chibi stuff. Just put them in the game like how they are looking like Epic 7. They did it. So they don't look chibi at all. So could have done the same.
한번 질문을 드려보려고 합니다. 사실 처음에 이제 시작하실 때는 굉장히 조금 대중성과 멀어서 좀
Pretty far from the mainstream demand. I don't.
라는 생각이 좀 드셨을 것 같은데
I don't think so. I don't think it's too far off the main of the genre because simply there aren't enough games or good games to say, okay, I mean, Limbus Company is the prime example of this being actually somewhat viable in the genre, right? Because it's Limbus Company, it has kind of a similar vibe. There are a lot of horror gamers that would love to see that. They're also into anime. That I think that might be still a good fit. But it's not horror. Like I said, like it's not FNAF. It's a different kind of post-apocalyptic and horror theme. But I think there is a big player base for that.
어떻게 이런 설정을 하시게 된 건지 궁금해요.
그런 걱정이 없었던 건 아닌데요.
네.
네, 반대로 오히려 그런 어두운
Yeah,
세계관만이
it has
보여줄
its
수 있는
unique own
매력이
appeal.
있다고 생각을 했었고요. 디스토피아 같은 설정을 차용하는 게임은 많지만 선을 넘지 않는 느낌이 있긴 했었거든요.
Yeah, that's what I thought so too. This is exactly why I like this game. Because it does not feel that there are boundaries like what they can do.
그래서 반대로 생각해서 거기서 한 걸음만 더 들어가면 그거를 원하는 분들의 니즈를 맞출 수 있지 않을까 약간 그런 생각에서 도전을 했었던 것 같습니다. 비주얼 팀에서도 많이 힘내주셨고 어느 정도 한계는 있을 수밖에 없지만 그런 선 안에서 최대한 많은 거를 좀 표현하려고 노력했습니다.
이런 파격적인 요소
Like imagine what I was thinking. Like, I mean, can you work on these projects without actually, you know what? Like, look at, I'm taking like, look at this.
안에서 최대한 많은 거를 좀 표현하려고 노력했습니다.
이런 파격적인 요소들 굉장히 좀 비주얼적으로 느껴질 수 있는 그런 요소들을 게임 내에서 더 찾아볼 수 있을까요?
이게 되게 재밌는 연출 중에
Come on.
연출인 게 있는데 이게 다른 팀 쪽에서 더 고민 많이 하고 작업을 해서 다음
What was
편에
that?
그분이 풀어주시면
Crazy.
진짜 재밌게 하실 것 같아요.
이게 비주얼적으로도
Yeah, they're not trying to hide it. Like,
디스토피아
they want to show
세계관에서
us
이
that they're
캐릭터들이
into
느끼는
this stuff.
좌절과 공포를 어떻게 좀 잘 묘사를 하셨을지 이제 참혹한 부분을 좀 많이 강조를
And they know we
해주셨잖아요.
like it too.
트라우마 코드라는 컨텐츠가 있는데 거기에서 이제 요원들이 겪은 조금 더 어두운 과거를 자세하게 보실 수 있을 겁니다.
그거 진짜 재밌어요. 저 한 2번 플레이했습니다. 원래 재탕 안 하는데
우리 퍼스트 여러분들의 니즈에 맞게 디스토피아 세계관, 카오스, 혼돈 뭐 이런 키워드들을 굉장히 잘 표현하고 녹여내는 것도 중요하긴 한데 이게 너무 또 딥해져 버리면
If it's too dystopian, wouldn't the players feel emotionally distressed? I think that's the goal of the game. Like it destroying them psychologically. You know?
이게 좀 거부감을 느낄 수도 있을 수가 있거든요.
저희 세계관 내에 항상 어두운 분위기만 존재하는 거는 아니고요. 어두울수록 빛이 더 밝게 빛난다고 하잖아요.
Light shines brightest in the dark.
다른
Yeah.
감성을 느끼실 수 있도록 좀 노력을 했습니다.
그 안에 카페나 뭐 이런 것들 만들어진 것도 있고
I think so too.
학교
The
같은
more you
것도 있고.
contrast like the good side of things with the bad side of things, like the more extreme, the more emotional it can get. Make us be extremely attached to the characters, but also make us like experience the most distressed feeling ever.
그다음에 뭐 상업제휴 같은 것도 있어가지고
I think
다른 걸
that's what
즐긴다라는
catches
느낌을
attention because it
표현하려고
just, I mean, no other game awakes that amount of emotion or could potentially amount. I don't know, maybe, but like seeing it like that, it's just so nice.
만들어진 배경들이 있습니다.
스토리적으로도 좀 그런 부분을 보강하려고 많이 노력하고 있습니다. 뭐 예를 들자면 함께 온천에서 목욕을 즐기는 이벤트
Where you can enjoy time at a hot spring together. That's an event that's coming. Of course, it's coming.
라던가
대형 스포.
It's more rewarding in that. Yeah, I feel so.
너무 좋았어요.
여기까지만 얘기하겠습니다.
I want to any more of this. Pre-register right now.
그런데 말이죠. 이 서브컬처계에서 기억상실 설정은
The amnesia trope's pretty cliche, don't you think? Yes, that's what I think so too. Every effing gacha anime release, like this, especially the dystopian style. I can't name you a few. Arknights, Enfield, Nikkei, Goddess of Victory. There are probably a lot of other games that I'm like not thinking about. Is every effing time it starts with you having amnesia.
굉장히 좀 식상해요.
서브컬처에서 유저와 주인공 간의 정보 동기화를 위한 장치로 사용되는 경우가 많은데 저희는 이제 그런 부분도 있지만 조금 더 신경을 쓴 부분이 있기도
We did take a step further than the norm. Okay.
합니다. 퍼스트는 설정상 절대 기억을 잃지
Protoss are beings who can never lose their memories.
않는 존재거든요.
오.
그런데 그런
So how could a character like that ever experience amnesia?
인물이 어쩌다가 기억을 잃게 됐나 그 비밀을 이제 초반부터 조금 제공을 하면서 퍼스트 분들의 흥미를 끌려고 좀 신경을 쓴 부분이 있습니다.
근데 이것만으로 조금 약한 느낌인데.
이쁘죠?
But they're pretty. But they're pretty. But they're pretty. That's all it matters. You open your eyes and there's a beautiful girl there. Yeah, I mean, That's the most cliche thing.
친구가 있습니다.
눈 뜨면
네.
They call it subculture now. Yeah.
눈을 떴는데 반겨준다면
ST beauty.
인정이죠.
딥다이브 해야죠. 예.
딥다이브 해야죠. 근데 저희가 지난 영상이 공개가 됐을 때 우리 퍼스트 여러분들께서 진짜 많이 이야기해 주셨던 것 중에 하나가 있는데
그 다음으로 그의 비서 브리아가 매일 아침 빗어주고 묶어주는 모습을 상상하며 작업했죠.
연애 설정이 있는 거 아니냐? 카일런의 비서가 어떻게 머리를 따주냐?
그 부분은 좀 전달에 있어서 오해가 있었던 것 같고요. 이제 카일로
Don't talk
같은
yourself out of
경우는
this.
원래
Yeah, right? No way! It's actually Chiron. He's originally from Epic 7. I thought that was a joke. I thought they just stole the asset. It's actually Chiron. What? More crossover, please. Can we get Landy? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. The potential. Oh my god. The potential. The potential. The potential. Oh my god. The potential. The game god. Chiron is in the game. I thought that was a joke. I thought they just copied the image. I didn't know that they actually put him in the game.
에픽 7에서부터 존재를 했었잖아요.
네.
디테일한 설정에 잔재가 남아 있는데 그게 전달이 되면서 약간 혼동을 줄 만한 부분이 노출이 됐던 것 같고, 기본적으로는 저희 모든 요원들은 언제나 퍼스트와의 관계를 가장 중시하도록 좀 설정을 하려고 하고 있습니다.
왜 그렇게 얘기하셨어요?
그러게요.
오해입니다.
아군입니다, 여러분. 오해할 뻔했잖아요. 포스트가 제일 중요한데 오해할 뻔했잖아요. 이 자리를 비워서 이 오해를 풀 수 있어서 얼마나 다행이에요, 진짜. 이제는 진짜 우리의 본질에 대해서 한번 이야기를 해야 할 시간이 아닐까 싶어요. 카오스라는 개념에 대해서 한번 질문을 드려봐야 될 것 같은데, 카오스라는 개념은 어떻게 시작이 된 걸까요?
카오스 같은 경우는 일단 다양한 시공간이 존재하는 그런 특징이 좀 로그라이크라는 게임의 장르적인 특성과 잘 어울릴 수 있지 않을까라고 생각을 해서 좀 구상을 하게 됐고요. 예를 들면은 그런 성장 중에 하나로 신을 만나거나 하는 것도 있거든요.
That's God. That's God for you. That's what they imagine God to look like. This, like this, like this.
기본적으로는 인간의 시야로는 재단할 수 없는 존재라는
They still have amnesia.
어떤
That's true.
선택지를 선택하냐에 따라서 아주 큰 보상이 올 수도 있고, 아니면 한순간의 실수로 굉장히 큰 피해를 입게 될 수도 있고,
Massive damage on
순간적으로
upon a
어떤
stake.
미지의
Might
다른
sound
공간에
like
빨려
pulling
들어간다거나,
space.
그래서 거기를 탐색하고 다시 다른 공간으로 돌아간다거나,
Ah.
그런 부분도 좀 마련이 되어 있습니다.
Okay.
이런 암울하면서도 독특한 분위기를 특히 이제 배경에서 아트적으로 담아내기가 굉장히 고민이 많이 되셨을 것 같아요. 가장 특별히 신경 쓰신 부분이 있을까요?
일단 분위기 자체는 저채도 색상이나 아니면 좀 어둡고 다크한 분위기, 그 신호등 같은 요소들이 그 카오스에 연결돼 가지고 깜빡깜빡거리면서 굉장히 이질적인 느낌을 확실하게 느낄 수 있게 이런 요소들을 넣어서 만든 맵들이 여러 군데 있습니다. 쿠툴루 신화 같은 요소
I know I knew that was Cthulhu inspired. I just had a feeling.
요소들도 많이 생각을 했었고, 아니면은 게임적으로는 스콘이라는 게임 같은 것도 많이 참고를 해서 두려운데라는 느낌이 확실히 느껴졌으면 하는 요소들을 이곳저곳 이렇게 집어넣었었습니다.
자, 이번에는 저희가 카오스 지역을 살펴봤다면
Yeah, Cosmic
다른 지역들도 한번 살펴볼게요. 지역에 관련된 설정이나 시나리오 설정, 이건 좀 어떻게 될까요?
게임의 배경이 우주이니만큼 다양한 행성들을 보여줄 수 있다고 생각을 했어요. 그리고 행성 외에도 이제 인류의 생활권인 방주, 우주 함선 같은 경우에 대한 설정도 존재하고요. 각 지역마다 다른 이야기를 보여줄 수 있는 긍정적인 요소라고 생각을 했었습니다. 행성 중에 또 스파이츠 행성이라는 곳이 있는데, 여기 같은 경우는 이미 사라진 외계 종족의
This looks like
고대
Mars.
왕국, 뭐 이런
This is
거에
Mars,
대한
right?
이야기를 푼다던가, 그런 식으로 좀 다양한 걸 보여줄 수 있어서 좋았던 것 같습니다.
그러면 지역마다 약간 전투 스타일이 달라진다거나 뭐 이런 게
That's
있나요?
그
interesting.
지역별로 몬스터에도 세력이라는 개념이 존재해서 그 몬스터들을 잡았을 때 획득하는 보상들도 달라지기 때문에
Makes sense.
그것이 곧 전투 스타일이 달라지는 경험이 될 거라고.
Okay, so
네.
so that's interesting. So I think they made it that every character becomes viable depending on like where in the game you are, because every like planet plays differently because of the kind of mobs that there are.
보고 있습니다.
그렇게 되면 지역이 많다는 건 그만큼 많은 것들을 또 만드셔야 돼요. 배경팀에서.
네, 만들었죠. 처음에는 한 28개부터 시작을 했어요.
네.
작지만 이렇게 좋은 퀄리티로 유저들에게 선보이자 이거였는데 어느새 120개가 되었고 저희는
120.
그때 그 말을 한 걸 후회를 하고 있습니다.
야.
그렇게만 해요.
화이팅 화이팅.
자, 이제 카제나의 핵심 시스템 붕괴에 대한 이야기를 할 차례가 왔습니다.
모든 요원들이 다 각자의 트라우마를 가지고 있고요. 이제 붕괴 같은 경우는 그 트라우마가 트리거가 되어서 발생하는 거거든요.
네.
Like surely trauma. Like truly trauma. Wait, does that look like trauma to you? Maybe.
그래서
Surely
모든
trauma.
요원들이 모든 종류의 붕괴를 다 가지고 있는 건 아니지만 또
Not sus at all.
그렇다고 딱 한 가지의 붕괴만을 가지고 있는 것도 아니긴 합니다.
It's so hard to write. Yeah, right. Okay, so this is what I imagine. I think they came up with the image first. Then they wrote a story about it, around it. Not the other way around. They didn't write the story and then thought of an image. I think they intentionally made the image first and then wrote the story around it. And then somehow tried to fix it and make it work. Especially you have intimacy events. How do you handle them exposing their traumas? Yeah, right? Oh, true. Yeah, true. I see that.
단순한 하나만 있는 게 아니라 이게 다른 것들도 있을 수 있다.
네.
붕괴라는 설정은 왜
There can be also other
잡게
types.
되었는지.
사람들이 좀 가장 숨기고 싶은 내면을 드러내는 거야말로 그 진정한 인간성을 보여주는 게 아니라 약간 그런 발상에서 좀 시작이
That is when they are
됐었고요.
most
그런
vulnerable.
극한 상황에서 드러나는 인간의 본성과 그걸 극복하는 선한 의지, 약간 그런 부분을 좀 보여주려고 했던 것 같습니다.
붕괴를 이겨내고 나면 메리트가 있다고 하셨는데
사용할 수 있는 각성기, 소위 말하는 에고 스킬이라고 저희는 부르고
에고
있는데
skills.
그 에고 스킬이라는
So that's old. Ego skills are old. Ultimate.
것에 비용을 차감시켜줍니다.
붕괴라는 설정이
I see.
있어서 가장 머리 아픈 쪽은 사실 비주얼 팀이 아닌가. 어떤 고민들이 좀 있으셨나요?
일단 붕괴 일러스트
They are showing it the second time. The breakdown illustrations aren't just about showing someone getting hurt.
는 단순히 다치거나
Like what is up with the blushes there?
아프거나 하는 그런 이미지가 아니라 감정이 무너지는 그
The point
순간을
is to visualize the moment they fall apart emotionally. I like how in anime, like when they capture these moments when like a certain character snapped, I think that's where it's the most intense. And I think they wanted to capture these kind of moments, and I really like that. Ego plus aura. Yeah.
시각화하는 게 포인트거든요. 비극을 담아내려고 조금 방향을 기조를 정하고 작업을 하고 있고 감정의 뭐 붕괴, 폭발, 해방 뭐 이런 걸 연상할 수 있는 자료들은 또 따로 레퍼런스를 많이 정리해서
Emotional outbursts, breakdowns, or even a sense of release.
서로 공유하고 있고요. PD님도 열심히 공유해 주시고 계십니다.
The way he said that, he was laughing. The producers have been sharing a lot with us too, and then he was laughing. Like, you know what they shared with him. They're not even hiding it at all. The art existing before the concept is a really good theory, to be honest. Yeah, I think so too. Because I feel pictures, I mean, you know the saying, right? The picture actually tells you more than what you can describe in words. And I think it just gives them better direction into like what the character could have been. But I don't know how world building works in general. I have no idea.
굉장히 많은 레퍼런스를 참고하시고 연구를 하셨군요.
Sounds like you did a ton of research. I think they did.
혹시 개발진들 막 표정 보고 그렸다거나 뭐 이런 건 없나요?
그림 그리시는 분들은 좀 알 거예요. 몰입해서 그리다
But when you get really immersed in your drawing,
보면 그 얼굴 표정
your own expression starts to match the art. So what do you mean about what do you mean? When you get so immersed into your own drawing, your own expression starts to match the art. Like imagine how they would be looking like.
그 그림과 흡사하게 바뀝니다. 실제로 저희 팀원들 작업한 거
If you actually watch our team members work,
붕괴가
you'll see a breakdown
멀리 있지
isn't too far off. Our team members are always mid breakdown.
팀원분들이 진짜 많이 붕괴되고 있어서
개발진 자체가 붕괴가 되었다.
네네.
Like you know they use the word breakdown here as a synonym for something else. They don't. Everyone, do you see that? Everyone around the table is laughing and grinning. They all know what they're talking about. They're not hiding it.
이 비주얼도 중요하긴 하지만 게임 안에서 이제 즐기는 이 전투는 어떤 식으로 흘러가게 될까 이런 것도
Yeah.
굉장히 궁금해 하실 텐데 카드 시스템을 선택한 이유 있을까요?
Why did you choose a
카드
card
시스템을
system?
선택한 이유는 사실 제일 첫 번째는 전략.
Yeah, I think that's what they
그렇다
went
보니까
with
모바일
first, the card
환경에서
game
전략성을
itself.
가장 잘 표현할 수 있는 장르가
Yeah.
뭐가 있을까라고
Yeah.
고민하다 보니 카드 턴제 게임이 된 것 같아요.
I think that came first, and then the
복잡하지도
rest.
않고 실시간으로 빠르게 손을 움직일 필요도 없고 그리고 카드 하나하나에 선택이 담겨 있고
전투 설계할 때 가장 중요하게 생각하는 부분이 무엇일지 한번 여쭤봅니다.
카드를 쓴다라는 거는 결국 카드를 던지기 직전 항상 유저가 선택을 한다는 거거든요. 지금 이 선택의 근거를 시각적으로 주고자 하는 노력을 굉장히 많이 했던 것 같아요. 그래서 결국 한 장을 던질 때 이 카드가 나한테 어떤 결과를 줄 것인지를 명확하게 알고 전략적으로 순서를 정해서 사용할 수 있게 그렇게 할 수 있도록 시각화에 좀 노력을 많이 했습니다.
그렇다고 하면 카제나에서는 메인 유저층을
Who is the target
어느
audience?
정도로 잡고 설계를 하셨는지 좀 궁금하네요.
되게 넓은 폭의 실력을 가진 유저분들을 다 포용할 수 있는 콘텐츠들을 만들어 나가려고 노력할 거고요. 그럼에도 불구하고
Wide range of skill levels. But if you're
타겟층이
looking for specific
어디냐라고
target
하면
group, we aim
이제
for
진입 장벽이
users who enjoy this kind of strategic play. Yes, me.
비교적 높지 않은 이제 전략적인 플레이를 좋아하는 유저분들이라고 제가 짐작할 수 있을 것 같습니다.
요즘 모바일 게임의 트렌드는 두 가지인 것 같아요. 완전 쉽게 자동 전투 혹은 자동 전투를 스킵
Exactly. This is also one of the things I was talking about. Either it's all auto mode or skipping story, and then you're just trying to get your rewards. It's like you're not immersed into the game itself anymore. But they want to get to a certain stage as quick as possible. So, how do they handle that?
하고 그냥 처음부터 끝까지 본인이 직접 다 플레이하는 그런 양쪽으로 이렇게 나뉘는 것 같은데 카제나 자동 전투가
Yes, it
있습니까?
has.
카오스, 그러니까 소위 말하는
It actually doesn't. It actually doesn't in its main role like gameplay. Okay.
로그라이크 플레이에서 자동
Oh,
전투를
okay. I thought
지원하지는 않고요.
only in the farming stages makes sense, but in the actual main storyline, you don't get to auto.
세이브 데이터로 플레이하는 파밍을
I like that. I like that very much. I do like that a lot. Good
위한
implementation.
던전들에서는 자동 전투를 지원할 계획에 있습니다.
카제나의 전투의 난이도는 어느 정도라고 좀
Because the story mode is like not something you have to do necessarily, but whereas the farming you kind of like have to do in the background, and you can just go farm doing it. Yeah. In terms of combat difficulty, how demanding
인지를 하면 될까요?
are the battles?
컨텐츠에 따라서 좀 다를 것 같아요. 높은 수준을 달성해야만 클리어할 수 있는
High level
던전들도
clear.
있을 거고 그리고 많은
And there are
성장을
those
한
that are
이후에도
tough even then.
소위 말하는 이제 덱빌딩 카드류 게임의 고인물
That are challenging even for veteran deck builders. Oh, that's cool.
유저분들이 실제로
We'll
페널티나
prepare gameplay with a huge mix of
엄청나게 다양한
penalties.
효과들이 섞여져 있는 콘텐츠들도 마련이 되어 있습니다. 콘텐츠에 따라서 의도를 가지고 열심히 만들어 나가고 있다라고 봐주시면 좋을 것 같아요.
사실 로그라이트의 이 유사 장르에서도 많은 분들께서 이제 즐기는 장르이다 보니까 거기에서 오는 이런 아쉬움들을 우리 카제나에서는 이렇게 좀 잘 풀었다.
저희는 이 진입 장벽을 완화하려고 굉장히 많은 조치를 해뒀다고 생각해요. 그러니까 뭐 예를 들어 가이드도 상세하게 드리고 트라우마 코드라는 콘텐츠에서는 어떤 전투원의 정말 핵심 메커닉을 맛볼 수 있을 만한 그런 고정된 덱 세팅을 저희가 제공해서 그냥 이 캐릭터는 이렇게 쓰는 것도 되게 재밌다라는 걸 직관적으로 느끼실 수 있게 구성해둔 스테이지들도 있고요. 여러모로 좀 진입 장벽을 낮추려고 많이 노력을 했던 것 같아요.
카지나만의 혹시 독특한 카드
Let's talk about things like unique card or synergy effects. What does Chaos Hero Nightmare bring to the table?
하는 상호효과 뭐 이런 것들이 있을까요? 상호작용 같은 게?
마그나가 가지고 있는 기믹이 어떤 거냐면 내가 맞으면 그 나를 때린 친구한테 바로
Counter?
반격이라는 걸
Yes.
하거든요.
네.
그리고 그 몬스터가 때리는 피해를 온전히 막으면 더 강한 피해로 반격을 하게 되어 있어요. 그래서 이런 반격 메커닉은 일반적인 그러니까 여타 카드 빌딩 게임들에서 쉽게 보지는 못했던 것 같아서 개발하면서 저도 재미있게 플레이하고 있습니다.
근데 오늘 끝내기 전에 이거 하나 또 질문을 드려야 될 것 같은 게 저희가 지난 영상들에서 어떤 때는 한국어로 어떤 때는 일본어로 이렇게 더빙을 했단 말이에요. 그래서 실제로 인게임에서는 우리가 이렇게 왔다 갔다 하는 보이스를 들어야 되나? 이렇게 질문을 해주시는 퍼스트 여러분들도 계신데 출시 때 만나볼 수 있는 언어
Okay. Korean, Japanese, English. Pretty sure.
더빙 어떻게 되는지 속 시원하게 얘기 좀 해주세요.
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 보이스 같은 경우는 지금 한국어랑 일본어로
Korean and
제공될
Japanese.
예정이고요.
Voice overs.
언어 같은 경우는 한국어, 일본어, 영어, 그리고 중국어 번체 이렇게 네 종류의
Oh, okay. Traditional Chinese is also available. Of course, English.
언어로 지원되는
I believe it's Korean, Japanese, English, and traditional Chinese.
걸로 알고 있습니다. 메인
These things.
스토리 같은 경우는 풀 보이스
Main story is fully voiced. That's
원하는
oh my god, I love that already.
언어로 스토리를 감상하실 수 있을 겁니다.
슈고 같은 경우에 성우가 나카무라 유이치님이에요.
Yeah. What? Nakamura for Hugo.
진짜 깜짝 놀랐거든요. 혹시 어떤 뭔가 중요한 캐릭터인가요?
휴고는
I mean, you need someone like him to voice Hugo.
너무 많은 거를 여기서 공개해드리면 좀 스포일러가 될 것 같아서
네.
이제 게임에서 이 휴고라는 친구가 어떠한 이야기를 가지고 있는지 확인해 주시면 좋을 것 같습니다.
기대가 많이 되는데 우리 성우님들께서 또 말아주시는 이 더빙 참을 수가 없거든요.
맞습니다.
네.
기대됩니다. 기대가.
그리고 오늘 이대로 끝내기 너무 아쉬운데 가장 중요한 질문 드리겠습니다. 지금 시점에서 카오스 제로 나이트메어는 어느 정도 완성 단계에
Okay,
와?
keep in mind this is I think before the beta, but definitely before they actually put out the second video, the after commentary after the beta.
있다고 생각하면 될까요?
저희 캐릭터 원화팀은
Okay, so the 95% done. So by the time they did the beta, it's
5%
basically
정도?
almost done.
뭐 배경 쪽도 비슷한데 저희도 이제 90% 이상 완성됐다고 보고 있고요.
아까 95%라고 말씀해 주셨으니까 저희는 95%로 알고 있을게요.
네.
보수적으로 90% 낫지 않을까?
They don't even know. Conservative 90, no, it's 95. More of a Kenji Ritsuda enjoyer. I see.
99.9%로
Let's say 99.9%. I mean, it's just the trivials.
유저분들이 보시는 그런 기본적인 뼈대 부분은 다 완성이 돼 있지만 계속해서
I wonder how they handle game balancing. If it's like, if they would do immediate patches, because for card games, usually, okay, it's not that important if there's no PvP, because then I get it. But if there's not, then I guess, right? So the card balances, they will probably apply after every like major patches when they release new content, probably with the new cards. Not like in between the patches, I don't think so.
사실 들어가야 되는 캐릭터나 몬스터, 뭐 레벨 디자인 이런 쪽은 사실 거의 다 되어 있는데 지금 계속 폴리싱 해 나가는 중이라고 봐주시면 될 것 같습니다.
이렇게 우리 퍼스트 여러분들께서 굉장히 궁금해하실 만한 내용들을 개발자 코멘터리를 통해서 한번 풀어드려 보았습니다. 근데 한 번 찍고 끝나는 건 아니겠죠?
설마요.
This isn't just a one-off.
퍼스트 여러분들이 불러주시면 언제든지 바로 달려 나오겠습니다.
마지막으로 우리 기대하고 계시는 퍼스트 여러분들께 한 말씀씩 인사 부탁드리도록 하겠습니다.
새로운 시도를 하는 게임이라고 생각을 하고요. 기대에 못 미치는 부분이 있을 수도 있겠지만 최선을 다해서 노력하고 있으니까 좋게 봐주시면 감사하겠습니다.
속 시원하게 말씀 못 드린 부분들도 있어서 조금 아쉽긴 한데요. 아무튼 열심히 만들고 있으니까 기대 많이 해주시고 나왔을 때 재밌게 플레이해 주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
저희가 유저분들을 위해서 뼈를 깎는 노력으로 지금 열심히 만들고 있으니까 그 부분을 기대해 주시면 감사하겠습니다.
저희 캐릭터 팀도 유저분들이 진짜 많이 좋아할 수 있는 캐릭터들을 다양하게 준비하고 있고요. 사전 예약하면 주는 아미르라는 전투원이 있거든요. 꼭 사전 예약하고 타가시길 응원하겠습니다. 지금 바로 사전 예약!
If you haven't pre-registered, pre-register.
자, 이렇게 카오스 제로 나이트메어 개발자 코멘터리가 마무리가 됐습니다. 일단 출시 전부터 개발자 코멘터리를 통해서 여러분들과 소통을 할 수 있는 시간을 가져서 굉장히 좋고, 앞서 말씀드렸습니다만 사전 예약 아직도 진행되고 있습니다. 카제나를 응원하는 마음으로 사전 예약 꼭 잊지 마시고, 그리고 저희 개발자 코멘터리 첫 번째 편을 기념해서 우리 퍼스트 여러분들께서 댓글로 응원을 남겨주시면 저희가 출시할 때 특별한 굿즈 패키지를 추천.
Tell us how today's talk went and what you're looking forward at launch. Then just wait for launch to see if you're lucky winner.
그래서 선물로 드릴 예정입니다.
Where?
너무 갖고 싶은
Just
저희는
in the
여기서
comments?
끝이 아닌 다음 개발자 코멘터리 두 번째 편에서 이 네 분과 함께 반갑게 인사드릴 테니까 기대해 주시길 바라면서 여기서 인사드리도록 하겠습니다.
I can't wait for the next episode. This is so fun because you can actually see like what they do with modern games too. But I like that how open they are talking about the game, and I think transparency was always an issue, especially like in Asian culture, where I think now in game development it becomes kind of mandatory, not mandatory, but a very important thing to connect to the audience if they are able to show like their work behind it, and they're actually working hard behind it, like showing what they're doing and what they're thinking and the mentality about it. It just makes you connect with them more, even if the game is bad at launch. It makes you feel that, okay, hey, they're trying their best, help them out, and they get better over time. And you kind of like not only stay for the game, and also I hope you also stay for the developer team, because they are really new at this end. I think they're all super what's the word for it? You have a lot of sympathy for them, right? So yeah. That's why I love PoE. They go on stream and talk, answer question for 2 hours. Very good showing from CZN. Yeah, exactly. So I like that they kind of interest everything, and they do not even hide it. It's like they can be so unhinged about the game because they know it's a Gunner game, but they want to make it more of a special experience, not a one-off throw it in the trash after a weak game. So they do want to make this a continuous game and make it actually a good game while having all the good aspects of an anime gacha. And I think I like that a lot. Developer roundtables are so good. They did that for fighting games. Yeah, true. All right. How'd you like it so far? The commentary. I think it looked pretty cool. The game, I didn't knew that the Chiron actually got ported from Epic 7 into this game. I thought it was them stealing assets, but apparently that's what they did. So I feel that was really cool. That also shows, because it's the same developers, Mindget. They can do a lot of stuff, right? So it just shows a lot of potential for for collaborations right now with a lot of different anime games, and Seven Deadly Sins, Solo Leveling, and Rise. For some reason, they all have collaborations with Freerun. Will we see that too? I don't know. Will we see collaboration with Epic 7? I'm pretty sure maybe down the line eventually there might be certain crossovers, because the world building that they went with, like the apocalyptic, you living living on the Ark, and traveling around all these different worlds, actually like similar to what Honkai Star Rail does. It essentially gives you, it's simple but also genius at the same time, where it just allows you to have an infinite amount of possibilities into like what you can do with your games, because it does not limit your game to like one space. It literally, because you're traveling to different worlds, you might even enter the realm of Epic 7. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe that might be a crossover event. And that's pretty cool that you can actually do that because, yeah, this is a thing. So I'm pretty excited to see that. Yeah. I think that was it. I think that was it. Is there anything I need to say? Is there anything I need to add more? So I don't want to talk and go too much into this because we still have tomorrow. So tomorrow is at a different time. And Sunday is also at a different time. So I will start the stream. So today was at 9 p.m. my time, CET. Tomorrow I will have a 2-hour maximum stream as well as Sunday. Starting at 4 p.m. CET my time. So that is 5 hours earlier. So 5 hours earlier is tomorrow. So 5 hours earlier than today, because evening is reserved for something else. And yeah, so there I will go deep dive into every aspect of the game. Yeah, specifically in like, gameplay, menu, character, skills if possible, everything I'm trying to cover. And yeah, we will do that in the weekend. And then the game launches on Wednesday. We will have Monday, whatever. Actually, okay, so I said Monday will be probably break. Tuesday will be a stream into Wednesday on launch day. So I don't know how long the stream is going to go. Probably very long because I have yet to search for the actual time when the game is going to be released, because it's 22nd, but I'm not sure if it's like their 22nd, because if Asia says 22nd, then because of the hour differences, we might get it later. I don't know. So I have to see. Anyways, I will see you. I have nothing to add here. If you want to stay around, talk with me, then you can talk with me. But other than that, I will reserve the rest for later on. So you take care of yourself as always. And yeah, thanks for joining. It's always a pleasure to actually talking to people and not talking to a wall. But anyways, I would still do that. I'm trying to cover all of the information. Yeah, I will also try to cut the pieces here today into video format if that is something you would like to see. If not, I will still do it for the sake of content. I kind of need to get going with this, right? So yeah. All right. Good game. Please support. Good game. All right. I just hope they don't F up with the monetization. They have not talked about it. I wish this would be one of the questions there, but I wish they would have asked about the pity system. But anyways, we will know about that later. So with that being said, I see you. Bye-bye.